Hello PkmnWifiTV, what is up? This is BonPaladin here, and I got a 4th gen Wi-Fi battle for you. Now, I've been so used to 5th gen battles and watching them and all that stuff, that I thought my team was on the bottom at first. I was like, what is this? I don't remember having a Lantern or a Hitmonchan or a Swell on my team, but then I looked up, I'm like, oh, there's my team, no wonder 4th gen is different. So, 4th gen doesn't really have a team preview system just like 5th gen, so I led with my Sableye. Now, this is a battle against a person that challenged me on YouTube named Peach. Probably a girl. Don't know, probably a guy, don't know. I'm just gonna call him. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, let's get on to the battle. So, I lead off with my Sableye, like I said, and my Sableye is just a... Ow. Sorry, hit a pencil. I'm gonna lead off with my Sableye, and my Sableye is just a staller, a waller, just to do some status change, and maybe attack if I can. And then if I'm at a low health, I'm gonna recover, and yeah. So, I go for the Toxic, and I could have went for the Will-O-Wisp, but instead I'm gonna go for the Toxic. So, I'm gonna, since I have the Toxic up, I'm gonna switch out to my, Dragonite. Now, I know that Hitmonchan has Ice Punch, and that's a big risk for me, because he could easily take me out with a Ice Punch, because normally Hitmonchans are EV to attack, but luckily I am faster, and I go for the Dragon Claw to finish his Hitmonchan off, so that's a really good thing for me. So, he sends out his I'm a Fish, or his Lantern again, and this Lantern has Ice Beam, I know it, so I'm hoping that I'm faster than him. So, I go for the Dragon Claw, and thank God I'm faster. Thank God, because I don't have the Dragon Dance up. And I'm hoping this Dragon Claw will finish it off, and it does, so yippee for me. So now that most of his water team Pokemon, or anything with, Ice Beam is gone, I can set up the Dragon Dance to get the attack and speed boost. So, he sends out his Swallow to U-turn out, which I don't know why he would do that. It's just kind of a weird situation for him to do that. So, he U-turns out to his I'm Blind or his Lucario. And, so, I'm gonna set up the Dragon Dance. And, yep, so then I can be faster than all the Pokemon, so I don't have to worry about anything else. So he does go for the extreme speed, since I did go for the Dragon Dance. He knows that I'm gonna be faster than him, and I'm gonna probably finish him off with a Fire Punch. This Lucario probably has a Dragon Pulse. He could have probably finished me off if I didn't set up that, that Dragon Dance. Probably, looking at my, health, he could have probably finished me off from that range, probably. So, I go for the Fire Punch and do finish it off, so that's good for me. So, now, he switches out to his Cannibal, and I'm pretty sure this Cannibal is a Cradily, I think? Cradily? I'm not sure. I barely see this Pokemon in any battles or anything. In fact, I forgot about this Pokemon a long time ago. Yeah, I forgot about it. So, I thought it was a grass Pokemon, and now it's rock, since it has Rock Slide. I thought it was a grass, so I went for the Fire Punch, and it does a lot of damage, not a lot. And so, that Cradily does finish me off with a Rock Slide, so, that's gotta leave me with a mark. So I switch out to my Krogong, so then I can set up the Swords Dance and get a +2 attack. So he goes for Rest, and I'm just like, no! No! All that damage for no reason! Dragonite's attack is in vain, no! So, he does wake up because he has a Chesto-Berry. I'm like, why would you carry a Chesto-Berry? Isn't Chesto-Berry and Rest mainly for Snorlax and stuff like that? But, yeah, it's his Pokemon. Oh well. So, I go for the Cross Chop. I could have probably went for the Sludge Bomb, but instead I'm going to go for the Cross Chop. And yay, I finished it off. Good, I don't have to worry about anything else. So, now that I took out his Cradily, he's gonna send out his Swellow. There we go, Swellow. And his swallow is really fast. I mean, look at that. Outsped 2 of my Pokemon. Really, wow. So he goes for the Brave Bird and does finish me off. So, 2 of my Pokemon that I really need in this, that are really my offensive team, offensive Pokemon in this team, are out now. I do have the Scyther, but that Scyther can't really take out this Swellow right now. And the only Pokemon that I'm thinking of that can take out this Swellow is my Starmie. And so I'm gonna go for this Thunderbolt, but he predicts that and goes to the Camerupt. But I predict that switch, and I'm gonna go for the Ice Beam. Now, this Starmie doesn't have any Water-type Pokemon. Not Water-type Pokemon. Water-type moves. It only has Ice Beam, Recover, Rapid Spin, and Wish. Not Wish. Thunderbolt. Now, I know I could have probably took out the Ice Beam for Surf, but I was afraid of Dragon-type Pokemon, so I'm just gonna go for the Ice Beam. So, anyways, I go for another Ice Beam, and he goes for a Stone Edge, and that does a lot of damage to me. I mean, look, I'm in the yellow area already. Even with leftovers, I'm not even in the green area. So, I know he's probably gonna take me out with another Stone Edge, so I'm gonna go for another Ice Beam. And if I had a Water-type move, I could have probably taken out his Cameras, but instead, I don't have any Water-type Water-type move. God, gotta stop saying that. So, that's bad for me. But, he does get a self-KO because he does have Life Orb on that Camerupt. So, I guess that's good for me. Not really sure. So, I send out my Ketchup-Hater or my Scyther because that's the only reasonable Pokemon that I can send out. I don't really want to send out my Espeon at this moment right here. My Espeon's probably like a last resort Pokemon. Last resort, get it? No, it's last resort? Yeah, I'll shut up now. Anyways, he goes for the Brave Bird, and that does finish me off since I'm part bug. And so, that's kind of bad for me, I guess. And he's so close to finish himself off because of that recoil. Ugh, just a tiny bit more. But anyways, it's good for me since he does finish him off with a Life Orb damage. So yay, that's good for me. And this game for me is 2-0 right there. I didn't have to use my Espeon. So that's good for me. Thank God for that recoil damage. Because I'm afraid that my Espeon can't finish off that Swellow. So yeah, that was a good game actually. So anyways, later, PkmnWifiTV.